Hey guys, it's Kia and welcome back to another video. Today, I am working in collaboration with some other fabulous content creators. And they are... The collab was started by Dr. Rose. We have Sasha Sense, Pat, Lulu, Gabby, and Nisha. Today, we are talking 5 snowy day fragrances. It is the wintertime. We are getting snow. Some of us are getting snow. Some of us are still in kind of warm weather. But if you are on the East Coast, northern areas, places that are getting snow, this video is for you. So you're like me, you're working from home. It'll be so lovely to be cozy in the covers. But for me to be productive, I have to be up at my computer, sitting erect, wrists up, and typing away. And so a fragrance for that scenario, working from home, I'm going to go with Black Opium Extreme. So you could do the regular Black Opium, give us some coffee. However, this is the Extreme that's bumping up those notes of coffee and cacao to the top, making sure you're getting a heavy dose of it. And then we do get into our white florals. There's some jasmine, and of course YSL would do orange blossom. And then there's bourbon vanilla and patchouli in the base. So this one is a very pretty scent. It's still giving me invigorating aromas of coffee. And so this is Black Opium, the extreme version by YSL. Okay, so maybe you're not working from home, but you have to actually go into the office because your city is not afraid of a little snow and it's still open and operating. The fragrance that I suggest on this type of snowy day going into the office to work is Lancome's EDP Intense. The original one is very light. I like to call it spritey. But this one is giving us that EDP fragrance, but laying it on heavy. So we have 2 types of roses in this. There's 3 jasmines, musk, vanilla, cashmere, sandalwood, patchouli. So this one is going to be a pretty feminine scent, floral with that warm base after it has opened with some bitter orange. So this one will cut through that snow if you have to do public transportation, if you are doing the whole parking, trying to get into the office. This one will stick by you through all of that. So this is Lancome's EDP Intense and perfect for going into the office on a snowy day. Snowy days are cold and you just want to be cozy. And so what better to wear than Noir Excuse by Larson Parfumer. Probably butchered that. But this fragrance is a unisex fragrance, but it is warm. It's warm. It has notes of chestnut and orange in the opening. Maple sap, coffee. There's a little orange blossom in there to keep it bright and not too heavy. There's vanilla, ebony, tonka, sandalwood, and heliotrope. So when I initially got this, it was actually a little too masculine for me. I think that chestnut just really takes it there for me. But because it's so rich and deep and cozy, it's just one that I've actually started to kind of crave. You see that? So this one is almost, I would almost compare it to, and I think I was discussing this with Mario, that it would be a By the Fireplace by Replica, but without the smokiness. So again, I still think it leans a little masculine, although I've seen a male reviewer say that it's feminine because it's pretty sweet. But this one is cozy and just perfect for a snowy day when you need a nice blanket and fuzzy socks to stay cozy. We're supposed to do 5, but I do have a bonus for you because I just felt like it was in the same realm as Noir Excuse. This particular fragrance is XO Brandy by Novitus. This is the second line from Big Beard Business with Novitus, and this is XO Brandy. You guys, I was so curious and pressed for this because there aren't samples available unless you know someone that has it and you can get a sample from them. But this has dates in it and brandy. There's almond, coffee, heliotrope, cane sugar, sandalwood, patchouli, and tolu balsam. So it gives you sort of that same warm, cozy feel as Noir Excuse, except this has the dates in it and the brandy and going in that direction. I think if you're a guy and you like gourmands and you like those sweet, warm notes, you would definitely get a kick out of this. I'm getting a kick out of it because it's just a little something different for me, but I'm enjoying seeing what they did with these notes and in this scent. Another deep, cozy, warm scent, but it's a little bit more intimate, is Kayali's Invite Only. Look at her, she's so cute. This one I think is their most unisex fragrance to date. When I first got it, I was like, not sure how crazy I am about it, but there were certain things that came to mind for me, like some other fragrances that I have. But while I do believe that the comparison is the thief of joy, it can also help sometimes too, just to compare and see what fragrances have what notes and how notes play in this combination versus another. And so when I compared this to some other things that I thought it kind of reminded me of, it definitely stood out on its own. One of the fragrances that I compared it to was Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka, or Tonka and Tobacco. And while they are similar, this one definitely had the cacao and cherry and tobacco just kind of stand out, and the little presence of oud that it has. So impressive. So it made me really appreciate this, even though those notes are not like bursting in your face and so loud. They are there and they're well done. There's other notes of like cinnamon, rose, chocolate, hazelnut, vanilla, benzoin, all the notes that make up a cozy, delicious winter snowy day fragrance. And lastly, I have my baby here, which is like my perfect winter green fragrance for me. I actually picked this as my Christmas scent. I was very into having an absinthe fragrance, a fragrance with a note of absinthe in it. And Wardy by Kajal has absinthe. And it's green, it's pretty, it's cool. It's not as beast mode as some of their other fragrances, but it is just a beautiful fragrance that I really enjoyed, that seemed perfect for being outside and appreciating the snow and being bundled up. This is gorgeous. Let me tell you some of the notes. Wardy has black currant and absinthe at the top, but with some rose and white flowers, resin, balsam fir, oud, moss, patchouli, and musk. So please don't think that you'll smell like a Christmas tree, but it's just this pretty, it can be green, fresh, aromatic, soft, spicy, but it's just such a green and unique, pretty fragrance that I absolutely love. And I pretty much about used up my decant on Christmas, and I cannot wait to get a full bottle. So that's it, you guys. Those are my 5 snowy day fragrances. Tell me, what's your most favorite fragrance that you'd love to wear on snowy days? Drop it down below in the comments, and be sure to check out the other content creators. I'll have them linked below in the description box. Yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.